Hey you guys, top 5 things I would tell myself when I was 20, 16, even 10 years old. I wish I had known these things. So maybe this video is really going out to you guys, plus my grandkids, and just generations that are behind me or forward. I don't know. Maybe it's like a mini time capsule, right? Like How I Met Your Mother, How I Met Your Father. If you watch that show, I love those shows. So funny. Number one, do scary things. Like, do absolutely everything that terrifies you. I'm still doing it. I think a couple months ago, went down a fire pole in a playground, and that was freaking scary. I don't know why I was terrified. Um, yeah, launching YouTube channel. That's terrifying. People hearing my innermost thoughts and seeing my world. Terrifying. So doing things that scare you. Jumping out of a plane, that's on my bucket list, but my husband keeps telling me that I need to raise kids before I do that and make sure they make it to college and are happy and healthy. I guess he's afraid I'm gonna die or whatever, which is, I don't know, overcome fears. He needs to overcome that fear. Do scary things, right? I guess don't look back on your life and think, man, I should have done that. Do it now. I mean, I'm not super young, but I'm not super old, but I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to absolutely do scary freaking things. I am doing scary things right now that I would have never thought or dreamt or imagined that I could do or would want to do. That I want to be obedient and joyful in the process of overcoming every fear and every struggle and every anxiety that I face. And it's not just for me, it's for you, it's for my kids. Stop people pleasing. Oh my gosh, I grew up raised to just do the right thing and people please. Like my friends, I always wanted to belong to the cool group and have the cute pictures with my girlfriends where we're all like happy and amazing, and I have those pictures, but I'm not really super close with any of those girls. And I always wonder, like, why do I want that? Even nowadays, like, why don't I hang out with all the cool moms? And it's like, yeah, I hang out with them, but I don't like we're too busy to actually be in depth. Like the pictures look great on social media, but like, yeah, stop people pleasing, right? Like, stop it. Just stop it. You are free to do whatever you want to do on this world, on this planet. Like, who cares what anyone says? If you're not being a bully or a jerk, you have the freedom. Even if you want to be a bully or jerk, you have the freedom, but like, stop people pleasing, right? I had to break it off with my parents. Like, I just wanted to please them so much, even though they didn't communicate. It was like nonverbal communication. I just wanted to serve them and love them so I could hear them say, wow, I'm proud of you, which they, or appreciate you. Like, they're working on it, but stop people pleasing. Do whatever you want. I wish that I could have communicated better. I'm trying to teach June that and Jackson that now. Like, look someone in the eye and say exactly what you want or what you're looking for. June wanted this slow rising squishy that was kind of broken or torn, but she still wanted it. And I was like, well, let's go to the cash register and ask for a discount. And she's like, I can't do that. And I was like, you absolutely can. What's the worst that could happen? They say no. And long story short, she got the discount. But I was like, you just ask. Asking doesn't hurt. They do it to me now. They're like, can we get fast food? And I'm all like, no. But then I can't knock them for trying. I'm glad they asked. Or they would be afraid to get the ketchup packets at In-N-Out or something, or an extra straw or something, mayonnaise. And I'd be like, you better go up there and ask. And they're like, I'm scared. And I'm all like, well, no one else is going to do it for you except for you. Like, I'm not going to be around. My husband was a teacher. I'm a teacher now. Like, if you don't know, or teaching my kids, if you don't know how to do it, ask. They're waiting for it. My daughter's like borderline on a B in science, and I'm all like, well, ask your teacher how you can get an A. And she's like, I'm scared. And I'm all like, what are they there for? They want you to get an A, and you won't know unless you ask your teacher. And it's funny, in college I got so many better grades the moment I went to go talk to my professors, because they see you and they applaud your initiative and the effort to go and ask them. So I just wish I communicated better. I wish that I said, no, I don't want to go to that party. I want to stay home and sleep in. Like back in the day in high school or in college, like just wish I communicated better. Like, no, I don't want to go see that band and I don't want to go to the movies. I want to do this instead. Why didn't I speak up sooner? I'm really trying to hammer that into my kids. Like, just say you don't want to. It's cool. Who cares? Like, you have healthy boundaries. Carve those out now. You don't need to people please. Like, take care of yourself, right? Like, you can't control someone else's emotions. Like, if I have a lunch date with a girlfriend and I'm like, I just don't want to, I can't. Like, my schedule is too packed. Like, I I can't coddle my girlfriend's emotions, right? But I can mimic healthy boundaries myself and just say it's just not on the, I don't have any room for you on my calendar. I have too many things going on, or I'm encountering so much family stuff. Like, I'm sorry, I'll book you out 6 months later, but right now my calendar is very full in this season. Like, they might be disappointed, but they can't steal your joy or what you need for healthy boundaries. Like, communicate. Even with my husband, I tell him what I want. I should have just done that when we were dating. Like, I want roses. I want sushi. I don't want to eat sandwiches for dinner. Like, better communication. Number 3, I would make more friends, get to know more people. Just find out where they live, what their dreams are. I don't know. I just like hearing other people's perspectives. Like, yes. I soccer practice, I got to know this dad that I sit next to. Like, I see him 3 times a week, and he's met a bunch of celebrities, and he has a fancy job, and it was just cool to hear his perspective, because I grew up really sheltered, and I just hang out with kids every day. But just to hear someone else's story, hung out with the janitor this week, and she was amazing. She's just so cool and chill and kind and an excellent mom. Like, you never know who's around you. Like, make more friends, make more connections. It's also helpful when, like, my husband lost his job. I had people in my community I could say, hey, do you have any side work? Do you know if they're hiring? Like, real people to reach out to. It was great. Like, you never know who in your sphere you'll need help from, or if they need help from you, or connection. Just, I wish that I made more friends and made more connections, made more networking. Like, it's not like I do this, so then I need something from you. It's just another friend, another perspective. Like, I like hearing how their lives are. Number 4, I wish that I believed that I made a difference back in the day, because I didn't. I was just on the sidelines. I was cool with the mundane and the monotonous, like just being regular, just going to work, which isn't horrible. It isn't horrible. Like, I was just okay being on autopilot. And no, I believe I make a difference. I believe I have a voice. I believe that I can impact the world. I can bless my kids. I can teach them all the things that I missed out on. I can deal some hope and healing and some reflection and some love and truth, and it doesn't ever come from a bad place. Like, I just believe I'm empowered, and I never felt like that before. I didn't feel like I was beautiful. In fact, it's taken me like years in my life to actually look in the camera and feel like I like that girl. Looking back at me, like, why did it take me 35 years? Why? I don't know, but I got there. Some inner healing and counseling and some good books and healthy relationships, wonderful husband, awesome kids. Like, yeah, believe you make a difference, because you do. What else? Oh, lead and not just sit on the sidelines, right? Like, yeah, you make a difference. Number 5, have fun. I wish I had more fun and stopped stressing. And then I just enjoyed the ride and the adventure. Life is such an adventure, and it's so fun. Enjoy the ride. Stop stressing. Stop overthinking. I'm preaching to myself. Stop overthinking and enjoy the ride. You never know who you're going to meet. I don't know. Like, just in Titanic, right? Didn't Jack, like, just win that hand to get on the Titanic? And he went on the greatest adventure of his life. I think in the ending. So it didn't end so well, but it was a fictional story. Like, he still lived his life to the fullest. He got to meet Rose. He got to be on the Titanic. Yeah, enjoy the ride. Don't think of that story completely, but enjoy the ride. Yes. Okay. Love ya. Bye.